In this series of short videos, I am going to walk you through all of Sudowrite's features and tools to help you get better accustomed to everything. And today we are going to start with the home screen. As you can see here, I have all of my projects. You'll hear people refer to this as projects, project cards, project folders, different things. Up here at the top, we have our help menu. So you can go to frequently asked questions. And they do try to keep this updated. We have our Discord. If you see older videos, you might see it say Slack right here. We've moved from Slack to Discord. So you just accept the invite, and I'm going to cancel this so it doesn't open my app and continue to Discord. So whenever you get to this screen right here, you're going to have some questions, and I'll ask you about what genres you write in. And that's because over here on the left side, we have our genre channels, and they're tailored to those writers so that everybody comes in, doesn't just see all of the genres that they aren't interested in writing in. So for instance, if you're a spicy author, you want that, make sure to note it whenever you're writing. And we do have a regular romance channel that doesn't get into the more erotic or taboo stuff. There will also be horror and literature channels coming soon. So that is our Discord. The guide right here is from the company, and it walks you through all of the little features as well. I highly recommend reading through this. And we have our story engine guide, which is now Story Bible. Same features, everything works the same, just a different look and a different name. Suggest a feature. So if you have an idea of something you want to implement for this program, you can put it here, do the create a post, put in your idea, and people can vote for it. And this is the easy way for the developers to track what people are most interested in. So you can see this store memory lore book. It's up here pretty well above everything else. So they can come onto this website right here and look and see this is what the majority of people are wanting. We need to focus on this. You can look through it, see if somebody's already mentioned the thing that you want and upvote it. Or like I said, create your own. You can report a bug. This will open it up for you to email hi@sudowrite.com so you can let them know what happened. Whenever you report a bug, I recommend copying the project URL that you are in and submit that with your email to tell them what happened. And of course, regular email for other issues or the chat feature. The gear icon is all of your little settings. So you can manage your membership and billing. You could start the tour. So when you first go into Sudowrite, it'll walk you through things. And if you ever want to do it again, you can click that start tour and it'll start walking you through stuff. And just click over here for end tour. The words, if you see when I go over it, that little box pops up. So this tells you how many words in total you have, and the pop-up will tell you how many of those words are from your subscription words each month and your word pack. So keep in mind your subscription words expire each month. Whether or not you use them, they expire. The word pack words do not expire. They stay until you actually use them. So in total, I have 720,000 words. You can hover over here. I see I have 277,000 of my subscription words that are going to expire on November 21st. And I have 443,000 of word packs that aren't going to expire. They're going to stay there until I use them. Now, as you can see, I have both. What the AI does, the program does, is it takes from your subscription words first. And then once you run out of your subscription words, then it starts diving into using your word pack words. And again, we have the fonts and spacing settings right here. So you can switch this up to whatever you like. Change up your text size if you want it bigger, your line spacing, and your themes. I have charcoal set to give me that dark look. And then we have things like sorbet. The cauldron is another popular one, more purple. So change that to your liking. And then you can turn this on or off for the show word count. So it'll show you how many words were generated, how many words highlighted, things like that. And then ended paragraphs. I believe this is normally turned off. I like to have mine on. So you'll see here, plugins beta. If you're brand new, you might not have access to this yet. As of right now, people are having to submit to apply for it. By the time you see this video, that may have changed. This is where you'll go in to see all the plugins. Deleted projects. So I can come in here and I could restore something if I wanted to. These cards on the side. These bottom ones rotate out to give you some little tips and things. And you could just click into them and watch. So for instance, if I want to look at this, I can click there and it's going to take me to the blog. And of course, this one's going to take me to the YouTube channel. This one right here always stays the same. This is where you could find our classes and author hours. These are free. You can register for as many as you want, as often as you want. You just click here. It'll bring you to the Luma page. And if I want, I can click into this. Oh, I want to go visit Nancy's class. So I would just register right here for it. And like I said, that is free. They're usually up about a month in advance. I'm just going to scroll through so you can kind of see the variety. We have our 101s that are the beginners, 201 for the intermediates, and then the 301s for advanced. So these are the 3 basic classes. And then the rest are author hours or special topic classes. All right, let's get into our project cards real quick. So you'll see the story name, and you'll see some of them have these icons, various icons by. So if I click into this one, it's going to take me directly to the Story Bible page. This was useful because we used to have to click into Story Engine instead of having everything on this one page. So it saved us a step. You also see the little TV looking icon, and that brings us directly into Canvas. And we will go into those features later. So if I want to create a new project, I will just click this button. Here's my project. I would name it. And now the thing to remember here is if this is your first project and you log off after working and you log back on, there's a good chance it'll be back on this screen. But you might be ready to do another story. You don't want to work in this project now. So you just click this home button up here and that'll bring you back to project screen where you can create a new project. Keep in mind that each time you click into one of these, I'm going to click into this horror collection that's down here. Look around. Okay, I found what I needed. I want to come back, and now the horror collection is up here. So these do rotate by most recently opened. So keep that in mind. Your stuff will shift as you go into other projects. All right. Now we are going to move on into creating a project and start our writing.